Yes, coming to the stage, Theresa St. John's. Hello, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Teresa.
Oh, how are you?
Good
Good.
morning.
How are
Beautiful.
you?
Look at her glowing, baby. That skin is glowing. She's
Glowing.
gorgeous. Gorgeous, baby. That's that
Absolutely
beautiful
gorgeous.
melanin, and that
Okay.
oil, and them berries, and juices.
Mm, beautiful. Hear me? Hey, honey, how
Gorgeous.
are you? It
I'm
is good
doing
to
well.
that
I'm
is good.
doing
It's
well.
good
And thank
to
you
see
so
you.
much for having me. And I'm very grateful for your kindness over these, 2 years that I have known you. Thank you for all of your support during my trying times. It's been very, very helpful.
Absolutely. We're in this together. We are a select group. Once you cross
We are,
over that path, and we're speaking, if you don't mind me sharing, uh,
yeah, I don't mind.
we're speaking, she and I both, she lost her mother, and we are each other's support system. And you would never think that someone you meet
On the internet.
on the internet, because she and I have never met in person, but we talk just about every day.
Yeah,
And it's a group of us, and we encourage each other to continue. And even when we're down, I can put in that group, and they're gonna say something to help me. All right, get through it. All
right.
right, all right, come on, because you
That's
got
good.
to keep going. It is. It's a
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
have
a
that.
good team to be a part of.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so welcome. I'm
Thank you.
so happy to finally see you on stage and doing and getting back to you, because I understand a loss can knock you off your balance, but you're back. You're
Right.
back and you're happy, and you've got music. You've put out
I
music,
do.
and I love it. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love it. Do you have something that you want to share? And then we'll get into well, you know what? First, why don't you tell Holly Springs in Memphis, Tennessee about you, who you are, and your journey?
Okay, I'm originally from Southern Mississippi in Perry County, a little small community called Hamptonville. And I sang my first solo in church, like a lot of musically inclined people do. That was my introduction to music. But when you're in small communities, whatever needs to be done, those whom in which are at work will do the work in the community that needs to be done. And I sat behind an upright piano for years. I didn't become a songwriter until about, I don't know, 20 years later. Well, no, not 20, but about 10, 15 years later on a deployment in Kuwait. That's where I wrote my first song. Um, I wasn't in my first band until maybe 5 years after my deployment. And I've been writing and so forth ever since. Mind you, this did start as in poetry whenever I was a little girl. And with musical inclination, I was just able to put words to music. And
Mm-hmm.
am. And of course, heavily influenced by um, those that I grew up listening to, Isa Mae, Canton, Spirit, Williams Brothers, and so forth. That's how I was raised, and I found my own in the neo soul R&B genres.
I love neo soul. I
Me
mean,
too.
I love R&B, but there's something about neo
Neo soul.
soul.
Love neo soul.
You know
It's
what? I think it
soothing.
touches your soul.
It
It touches your soul and helps you to, woo, make everything a little bit better. It's something about neo soul and that voice that
Yeah,
you admire, and you want to, hey, I want to hear that today because it's going to calm me down. It's soothing, as Miss Morningstar said. Well, you said you grew up in Mississippi, and Mississippi is a home to a lot of talented people. It really is. And I know there's a couple artists that I listen to this very day, including
Brandy.
yourself. Yep, Brent, look, and Kirby, and now Teresa St. John's.
Yes.
So I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said, you do have music out right now.
yes.
What are the titles of your singles?
My latest single is entitled Changes. I wrote that about 3 years ago because as we come to find our way in whatever it is that we're doing, and in this case scenario was music, you come in contact with a lot of different personalities, some of which you may present and project as though they are beyond where you are, where in fact they're your peer or even behind.
Mm.
So I made the conscious decision to institute very necessary changes in my professional wherewithal with music. And that included certain habits and excluded others. And well, it just gave me the opportunity to speak to myself and say, yes, this happened. These people are this way. They committed these acts. However, you still got work to do. And what you're doing is well suited for you and those who are supporters of you.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Any questions, Miss Morningstar? Go ahead. You're
Yes,
on mute.
I know I was on mute. So neo soul and R&B are known for powerful storytelling and
Yeah,
emotion. That's like
yeah,
we were saying earlier that they speak. Music speaks to me anyway.
Yeah.
So I
of
love
course.
it. Who are some artists or life experiences that have influenced your sound, and your songwriting styles?
Well, even before Neo, so one of the greats that I always loved was Angela Winbush because she was both a musician and a great singer. So as I came into my own in college, I heard this sound. I said, "That's like R&B with a twist." It was
Yes.
chord progression. It was the harmonies. It was the ambiance, the look. And the first artist that gripped my attention in the mid 90s was Erica Baidu. And soon after that, Music Soul Child. And soon after that, Jill Scott. And soon
Yes.
after that, um,
You got my playlist in front
Anthony,
of you.
you got my
Anthony
whole
Hamilton.
You
Anthony
got
Yeah.
my
Hamilton.
playlist in front of
Woo.
you right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one that is off the beaten path, but is a vocal monster, Bilal.
Oh
Oh,
Bilal, yes.
goodness.
one of
Bilal.
the most underrated vocalists,
Yes. Yeah.
performers,
Bilal is
entertainers of
cold.
our
He
Yeah.
time.
is. He really
And
is.
to be honest, the 90s and the 99s and 2000s was a musical time to be
Wasn't
alive.
it though? I be trying to tell my daughter, but she
Yeah.
like 90s music.
Yes.
Great singers, great composers, and I just loved what I heard.
Yeah.
And it
Absolutely.
was easy to repeat in my own interpretation, of course.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a couple artists that are
Raheem.
Raheem
Yes,
Devon. You know that is my favorite.
of
See
course.
Raheem.
Anthony Hamilton. Oh baby, that you'll have me in the chokehold. You'll have me in the chokehold.
Honey, that concert was everything. When I saw him and
Everything.
Fantasia together a few years ago back at
Everything.
home when I was in Ohio. Oh,
Mm, mm, mm. And there's I love Shantae Moore, but there is an
Oh
artist.
yeah.
yeah,
He is not well known. His name is Olu. OLU.
I've heard
Look
of
him up.
him.
His
I've heard of him.
music, it's he's got one album out, and me and my kids play it on
Oh,
repeat to
Lou.
this.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Olu.
to check it out.
He is he is amazing. I know that I have a special place in my heart for you. So, but I'm gonna get to these questions. The music industry can be challenging, of course. What obstacles have you faced along the way, and how did those experiences shape you both personally and as an artist?
My advantage and disadvantage was having been an Army officer because when I'm talking to a fellow company commander, we're the same. However, being that I'm so new to this business and some of its particulars, I take you at your word when the word that you're giving me is actually compromised. And there are some times where I was promised some things and had paid for, i.e., invested in certain things that never materialized. Fortunately, I have been able to stumble across some sincere persons, one of which is a young man from Louisiana. Of course, Army. He and I were in the same band together in South Korea. And um, one of the songs that you may be able to get to, he was the composer of, or the co-composer of. So a young man, Sunny Boy Entertainment out of Vivian, Louisiana, and Mario Cross out of Jacksonville, Florida. When I would hit these these brick walls. It's always good to have someone who has the answers, the
Mm-hmm.
sincerity, and the mentorship out of sincerity with no holds barred, or excuse me, with no ill intent or ill will towards you, to
Yeah.
encourage you to go to a point. There are times where certain situations for recordings didn't work out, and Mario would be like, "I know someone. Hey, come and meet me at this certain place." And he's just
Mm.
he and his wife have always been big advocates for me. So knowing the right people, and then as a former staff officer, doing the necessary research, not just from what the sincere persons tell you, but find it for yourself so that you can make it applicable and flow on your own journey.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what's most important. When you have, I know for us, for our plugs, there's going to be all kinds of things, challenges that we face. And when we face those challenges, I said this earlier, I heard it earlier in the week, it's not delayed. I'm sorry, it's not denied. It's just delayed.
Yes,
Everything happens in its perfect timing.
in its perfect time.
In its
Yes,
perfect timing. And sometimes that delay is saving you. That
yes,
is saving you because you never know. And I've always said
Fact.
that God only puts us in places when we need to be there.
yes.
When we can try and force that door open, if it's
Mhm.
not our time, it
Yeah.
It's
is
not
not our
going to
time.
happen.
It is not going to happen.
Yes,
Sometimes it's just a delay, but let him work it out for you.
And I
And
know
he always
we
does. Go ahead.
and I know we've heard that saying so many times, he's never going to put you, or, God will never put you through things you cannot handle. You will never go through something that is unbearable, even though it might feel unbearable.
yes,
You won't lose it. You're going to be able to get through it. And that just correlates with what you just said, Kitty. It really goes together. And I know it's hard for us to, when we going through it, to think that way, but you gotta go through it. It's
You
part of
do.
the process. It's all part of the process.
Yes.
yes.
Yes, and it actually makes you stronger.
It does.
It even because if it were so easy, then everybody would do it.
Everybody do it.
And,
Yes,
and yes, and
Yeah.
it when you get through it, you appreciate it more because
Mm-hmm.
you think of what it took for you to even get there. So
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so proud of you, sis. I really am.
yeah.
I'm proud of you for catching your snap back. You're back. You look beautiful, and you're working on you. I know it's a work in progress every single day. Trust me,
Every day. Yes.
every day. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
Before I ask the next question, I want to tell you thank you for your service. I truly
Absolutely.
appreciate your service to this country. I serve as veterans, and I definitely value you. So thank you for your service.
God bless you.
Um, so the question is, what's next? What's next for you? Are there any upcoming projects, collaborations, or performances that your fans should be getting excited about?
So,
What's the tea?
my brother, Sonny Boy, finally convinced me to collaborate with him on coming back to our roots. He and I are going to do a Southern Soul song together,
Mhm.
and I've been going under the I've been going under the shade tree, and that's the thing with me in the shade tree is I go under there, I'm listening to the wind and the birds, and that's where I'm able to come up with lyrics and so forth. So I'm going to do my diligence this weekend to finalize my portion of the song and then push it to Sunny, and we'll make a determination as to when we'll release it soon, and we'll keep you posted. Um, you can find me on Spotify, Theresa St. John's, Theresa St. John's, one word. And I have 6 singles out, one of which is a Christmas song. And there's soon to be number 7 in the form of Southern Soul, and I think you'll like it.
I know I will.
Any live performances soon? Live performances, you think?
That that is in the works, potentially
Okay.
as early as next month. So
Okay.
there's more to follow on that, and I will definitely keep you posted.
Please do.
Awesome. I love going to neo soul performances and
You
just
and me both.
in the crowd just vibing.
Yes, and you actually do give me that Erica Badu vibe. You give me that Erica Badu, that southern, that Yes, let me turn on some music and so I can
Dim
clean
the
my house.
lights and
And
let's just
look,
kind of,
let's just
That's
vibe
cool.
out.
let's do
That's
Yes.
it.
cool.
Do you
Yeah.
have music that you wanted to play for us today?
Um, I think I had sent you one called it's one of two songs, either Changes or Already Enough, if you could play
I
it.
didn't. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can uh get that up. I didn't realize you had sent that to me. However, let me see if I can find it and just play it from my laptop. Anyway,
And I misunderstood you on that. Otherwise, I definitely would have been more prepared to
that's
play that. I
okay.
just assumed that it was going to be played on your end. I can, in the meantime.
While she's doing that, let me ask you. So when I know you were in a band before. So what type of ambiance was it? Did you do smaller venues or was it more intimate venues? Like, what's your flavor? What do you prefer?
And and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes.
um,
Okay.
I've done some private events, be as it may. Performed for a surprise engagement a couple of times.
Okay.
When I was with the band, we repeatedly performed in lounges,
Yeah.
and there were some situations where we performed in some private settings as well. And when the opportunity presents itself, I'll be able to get onto one of these festival situations that's forthcoming. When you are establishing yourself, that takes a little bit of time and a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of networking. And as I'm learning how to do that, well, I'll keep you posted on that as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll be here.
So let's take a quick commercial break. I've got one of them queued up from your YouTube channel, and I'll play the
Okay,
clip. Okay,
sounds like
so
a plan.
let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Okay, so I did find one of your singles that I'm going to play now. It's called Love Connection.
Okay, that's the first one.
That's
Yes.
the first one. Okay, so let's, and while I'm doing that, why don't you go ahead and queue up to play the other one? Are you
Okay.
do that? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So tune in, put your listening ears on, everybody, and here we go.
Hi, baby. We've been at this for a while. I'm feeling you. You're feeling me. So let's just go be free and make this love connection. Just me and you. Let's work on a love connection. Since you always some affection, can we just live in this moment? Promise we'll be more in the end. Let's work on a love connection. Unified in life, all passion. I'll give you my all. If we risk it all, you are just what I'm waiting. You're missing my time. You're always on my mind, down to the last dime. Baby, you're that special find. Got away and you couldn't stay. Work early in the morning. I need you with me every day because it's you through the door. In, out, back and forth. As soon as you get home, baby, give me some more. Let's stay a while like I don't while. Let me take care of you because you're all I'm waiting for. You're all I'm waiting for. Let's work on the love. Let's work on the love connection. Since you always so affection. Since you always so affection. I wanna be in the moment to win it all. Yeah. Let's work on the love connection. Oh, I'll give you my all. If we risk it all. Got good to me, my feelings are involved. Yes, I know what really mean because we got a thing to resolve. I ain't gonna treat you like no boy toy. There's so much more to this, you know, temporary joy. You do, I don't, you will, I won't. Looks like we're here to stay. Let's be about it, go on our own.
I like that one. I like that one. Let's go ahead and switch it up a little bit.
I like that one too.
Yes.
I got me.
take you off
Mopping.
mute. Yes, the vibing. So, did you have changes queued up? Is that what you
Uh,
wanted to play? Either one is fine with me.
oh shoot, where am I? Yes. My only question was, am I supposed to just play this through my own device
Yeah,
here?
that's fine. You can just play it through.
Uh,
I didn't get a video from you, so I got the one that I played. That's the only one I got. But it's fine.
okay.
We make do. We make do. You know how we are, Black women. We make do.
Yes. Okay. Let me see if I can. Okay.
It's about to be a lot of changes. Think I need to move to other lanes and never had a need to stay the same. Man. I'm a threat before the fortune and the fame. It's about to be a lot of changes. Some things with my name in. I'm going all out with the banging. Take a seat and watch me do my thing. Peace and blessings ran to the rise. Never gave you a thing to despise. It's all the way up right before your eyes. Nothing can stop me, not even paralyzed. Why did you think that I would stay with the nonsense that they say? From the root to the truth, I'm the truth. I don't need nothing from you. Pick a struggle, pick a side. Gone are the days of letting all of it slide. I ain't no test, I'm the real deal. I'm for certain that much you can feel. You got a kick out of my brokenness, but I ain't trying to stay in that mess. It's all good, there's no stress. As for you, be blocked and be best. It's about to be a lot of changes. Think I need to move to other lands. Never had a need to stay the same, man. I'm a threat for the fortune and the fame. It's about to be a lot of changes. Respect on my name, man. I'm going on with the banging. Take a seat and watch me do my thing. It's all love, but not a thing at all. Watch me grind, watch me work, going through the wall. I'm a mere goddess in the making. God has for me is my taking. There ain't no price tag on my word. If you mishandle me, it's gonna hurt. I'ma win in the end, through the thick and the thin. I'm every woman. Can't let it go, can't let it slide. You 60, get up, I'm a ride. Good pressure, I'm a refine. It'll never be another like my kind. Trick, I'm the proof for the subject tears. I've been working on my craft for a few years. It's all good, there's no stress. As for you, be blind, be blessed. About to be a lot of changes. Think I need to move to other lanes and never had a need to stay the same. Man. I'm a threat for the fortune and the fame. It's about to be a lot of changes. Respect on my name and I'm going all out with the bang. And take a seat and watch me do my thing.
That sounds really good. I mean,
Yes,
I know the
like
song because I
that.
have it in my playlist and I listen to it just about every day.
I wish
But
I hadn't, like I told you before, I wish I would have had my interface situation set up so it could have broadcast better. So
you
my
know,
apologies for
Title
that.
fine.
also.
I
I'm
said
sorry.
it's I said it's fine because luckily our station owner can tweak it so it'll be fine. Trust me, when it plays on the radio, it's gonna be just fine, and they're gonna love it just as much as I love it because I listen to it every day.
And
Um,
I was asking a question. Are you on title?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am on all streaming platforms, whether it's iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, and so
Okay.
forth. You can find me
I
at,
have a title, so I'll put you in the queue. Yeah.
yep,
I like that. Okay.
thank you.
I actually downloaded mine from Apple Music, so Apple Music plays has it as well. So,
Yes.
I love I love good soul music, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what else you have coming out. I see that you do have a video for Already Enough. Did you want to play that one, or yes or no? It's up to you.
You can just know that what did we talk about? The
Oh,
31 to 33 second portion. Mute that real quick.
Yes.
It's an
Okay,
amazing
that's fine.
song. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's listen to this one and then okay. So y'all ready for this one? Already enough?
Yep.
Let me get to it. My tablet is acting up. I hope I haven't been hacked.
I hope not either.
Because
Yeah.
now okay, hold on. I know what it is.
We on the clock in the U.S. You don't never know what's gonna happen.
You never know because
We on the clock, baby.
that man with them hands talking about a relationship. These are motivational. It's put me in the mind of like Mary J. Blige when she went through some things and she made music afterwards to say, this is get up, keep going. These are some songs that remind me to keep fighting.
Powerful.
Yes, very powerful. Here, let me take you off mute. I like that. Go ahead, Theresa.
That was definitely the point and that's what I mean by with love starting with the person that you see in the mirror first. And you have to remind yourself of your strides and milestones and then go from there without fear, without being the self-critic, without being your own enemy from within. You shouldn't be the enemy behind your own lines. You should be your greatest asset and offense. And that was the motivation behind that song is I'm like, you've got so many things that's working in your favor from within. There's no need in you being an enemy of yourself, of your own estate, whenever others are doing that well by themselves. So you're enough as you are right now.
And that is so true. A lot of people need to hear that. A lot of people don't realize that that is exactly what they need to hear. You know,
Yes.
especially now. Nowadays, there's so much going on in this country alone that if you're not strong enough to realize that, this too shall pass, you will be swallowed up by what's going on. So I think that when I listen to your music, it gives me motivation to keep fighting. I'm not, I can't just sit back and just wallow in the craziness that we see every day, or even if not even I'm not even talking about politics, dealing
That's
with people who are in my life that maybe I need to remove from my life. We
yeah,
all run into those situations. I don't know who hasn't, where whether it's a spouse, whether it's a friend or family members, it's about pushing forward and getting past the negativity and realizing that, hey, I'm enough, whether I have your approval or not. I love that song. That is very inspirational for me.
yes. And just as a reminder to our community in particular, please don't be dismayed because during the Depression in this nation, the Harlem Renaissance was created. And so is blues music.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting to see what is birthed out of the bellies of our community, just because that's what we've always done and what we always will do.
You are absolutely correct. And actually, I've seen a couple of artists who are actually coming and putting music out, talking about what's going on right now, instead of them talking like they wanted us to talk about, you know, weapons and treating each other badly and demeaning women. You know how the industry wants, they'll only promote that rapper who's gonna go along that lines. But I'm seeing young people, talking about what's going on today and how to get past it today. And that's what I want to see. Go ahead, Miss
I
Morningstar.
was just gonna agree with you, ladies. What a time to be alive right now, actually, to witness the monstrosities and the undecent behavior of the world. And I know, like you said, Theresa, our community is going to create some sort of beautiful flower out of this atrocity. And it's going to be monumental. It's going to be forever. It's going to follow through generation after generation. And just like we have music that we can look back in our parents and our ancestors' time, and we'll still sing it today as if it just came out, and it still resonates so hard in our hearts and our souls. Marvin Gaye was going on. You know, there was a time during that time where that was a song of passion, and now today we look at it and we're like, I mean, it hits hard in our community. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward
Too.
to hearing that.
I am too. And I think that like Theresa, like yourself, you are inspiring other young artists who are coming of age and putting out music. Hey, look, no matter what's going on, be true to yourself and sing it from your own experience.
Yes,
You know,
that's
I
right.
think I can't sing about something that I didn't experience. I can't write
Right.
about it. It's not there. And when you don't experience it, it doesn't come off as authentic. Well, I hear the passion in your voice. You know, I hear that, look, I got this, and it's my time. It's never denied. It may be delayed, but it's never denied. I appreciate you, sis. I really do.
I
I really
appreciate.
do.
Thank you for your kindness and thank you for your encouraging words.
Absolutely. And I want to see you back. We have an open door policy. All you have to do is hit me up and say, hey, I have new music coming out, and I want to hear it. Me and Miss Morningstar, we will get on the schedule and see when we can get you in, because that's what we're about. It's about community. It's about uplifting each other and making sure that we aren't forgotten. We're strong. We're Black. We're women. Strong Black women. I love
And
it.
I love it and I'm grateful. Thank you all so much for the opportunity.
You're so welcome. I'm gonna drop
Thank
you guys
you.
down, and we will talk after the show. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Now,
ladies.
thank you.
Thank you.